Hello, and welcome to Optus. So, you're a new Freestyle and Touch phone user. Congratulations, you've chosen the best. If you haven't had a mobile phone before, I'll show you just how easy it is to talk to anyone you please within network coverage whenever you choose. Throughout the video, you'll be able to find where you're up to by using the topic pages, like this one. They act like chapter headings at the beginning of each news section and are accompanied by a number which shows how far through the video you are. This index shows you what we're going to cover on this tape. This same list appears on the cover of the video if you need to check where we're up to. And of course, don't forget to check your user's guide for more details. So what's in your pack besides the video? Well, there's the phone, of course, your battery, a warranty card, a handset user guide, a lightweight rapid battery charger, and the Optus Quick Reference mobile card. So first, let's attach the battery. Just slide it into place, making sure it clicks into place. To unclip, it's just as easy. Now it's ready to charge up, so you can use your new phone. Plug the small connector into the bottom of your phone, then plug the battery charger into the wall socket. You'll see the indicator scrolling upwards on the right of the screen to show you that the battery is charging up. We suggest that to get the best performance from your battery, you charge your battery for 3 hours for the first charge. Ultimate battery capacity comes with fully charging, then fully discharging 2 or 3 times. For future reference when actually using your phone, the battery performance displays to be aware of begin with this one. Now, low battery doesn't mean poor performance. It just means you've a limited amount of time left to make calls. If you let your battery fully discharge each cycle before recharging, it'll have a longer and healthier life. Discharging can be performed by placing the phone with battery into the optional desk stand, or you can leave the phone on. Now turn the phone on by pressing down on the power button at the top here for about a second. With the phone on, you're all ready to go, provided you're in coverage, of course. Let's take a quick tour around the screen and the keypad. On the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see a column of bars with an S at the bottom. This is the signal strength indicator. The more bars, the stronger the network signal. And on the right-hand side of the screen is the battery strength indicator. The more bars, the longer the available standby or talk times. The ABC key allows you to toggle between numbers or letters. Pressing the menu key then allows you to scroll through various options with these 2 keys. And the OK key confirms your choices. Send is to dial a keyed-in number or answer a call, and end is like hanging up. The CLR or clear key is very useful because it allows you to delete characters one at a time, or if it's held down, it will clear the whole screen. Well, I reckon it might be time to make a call. Just enter the phone number using the clear key to correct any mistakes. Then press the send key.
Weather forecast issued at 11:40 a.m. Sydney metropolitan dry days, very warm and sunny today with fresh to strong northerly winds. Lengthy sunny periods tomorrow. Winds easing Tuesday.
To end the call, just press the end key. When you get a call, you can answer it by pressing any key you like, except the power key. Hello?
Hi Simon, it's Helen.
Oh, hi honey.
Could you get some olive oil?
Yeah, I can get that on the way back.
Oh, I'm wondering if you should call back to get Shawshank Redemption.
Sure.
Oh, no, anyway, forget it, just go.
If the volume of the earpiece is not right, you can adjust it up or down during the conversation using the scrolling keys.
Not the Vienna loaf, the ciabatta, okay? And some vino, the good Italian Chardonnay.
Until it's just
Get
right.
the bread, get the wine.
What was that?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sun-dried tomatoes, artichokes, olive oil. Yeah, I gotta go. Okay. No time to chat really, because now we're up to the most important and exciting part, the menu system, which, as the name suggests, is a way of giving you choice. This little key here is your gateway to an incredible range of phone and network options. Navigating through these options is simple, and put on paper would look like a decision tree. To take an example, let's tackle the one thing that everyone likes to play with first, the kind of ring your phone has. First, press Menu. Now start scrolling through the menu options using the arrow keys. When you reach the screen saying Ringing Type, press OK. Now you can scroll through the options, pausing to listen to them, until you find one you like. Yes, that's the one for me, so I'll press OK and it's confirmed. You can exit the menu system at any time by pressing the clear key for a second. The other settings that you might want to deal with straight away may be the ringing volume. Again, just press Menu, scroll to Ringing Volume, press OK, and as you scroll through the options, you'll hear a sample of each type. I don't want to miss any calls, so I'll set mine on high. Lock phone is another really useful phone setting, which means that you can block outgoing calls while still allowing incoming calls. The lock code is supplied at the point of purchase. Once again, press Menu, then 4. Enter your lock code and press OK to lock the phone. Repeat the sequence to unlock your phone. This is one of 9 options you can use instead of scrolling through the menu options. Refer to the user guide for more shortcuts. Keeping track of your calls can be important to some people. You can do this with the Call Timers feature in the menu. Press Menu and scroll through to Call Timers. Press OK. When you get there, you'll get an instant display of the duration of your last call. Press the scroll keys again and you should get an approximate total duration of all calls made from this phone. The call will start timing as soon as the phone acknowledges the ringing tones, but the cost only applies when the call is connected, so the cost won't be as high as the displayed duration. That's a handy guide for those of us who love a chat. Now, some of us may have a very good memory for numbers and some for names. But what better than a phone that can do both? Up to 40 in all. That makes it a very handy phone book. If you've selected the optional voicemail service, it's a good idea to store your voicemail number for fast and easy access. To store a number and name, begin by pressing the Menu key and scroll to Store to Memory. Then press OK. You'll notice that the ABC indicator is on. This means that you can enter letters by pressing the keys. Press once for the first letter on the key, and twice if it's the second one, and so on. Wait for a moment to let the cursor move to the next position and complete the name. As always, if you make a mistake, use the clear key to correct it. To leave a space between words, press the hash key. When it's right, press OK, and the phone changes immediately to numerical mode for you to enter the phone number. Don't forget to include the area code. Press OK to confirm it, and OK once again to store it in the next available location. Once you've stored several entries into the memory, there are 2 ways to find a number. The most basic is to press the scroll keys, which will take you through all the available names or numbers. If all you see is numbers, just press the ABC key to toggle to the corresponding name. Then if you want to call them right away, just press the send key. A faster way when your memory is full is to use the memory search function. Press Menu and scroll to Find Name. Press OK, enter the name or the first letter. If there are several people with the same first few letters, scroll until you find the one you're after. To call their number, just press the send key. But the fastest way of all to call using the memory is one-key calling, for those frequently dialed names and numbers stored in the memory locations 1 to 9. Making a call this way is as simple as pressing the memory location number for the person you want to call, followed by the send key, and the phone will automatically start dialing the corresponding phone number. Catching people on the phone's not always easy, and when you're on the move, it's worthwhile having a few redial options at your fingertips. The simplest is for the number you last called. Just press the send key to bring the number up on the screen. Pressing the send key again will dial the number. If you don't want to redial the last number you called, but one you tried within your last 5 calls, press the send key once to bring up the last number you called, and then scroll using the arrow keys to see the other 5 calls you recently made. Find the one you're after and press the send key to call that number. Now what if you're making a call and you've been given a number to remember? Your hands are full and there's not a pen and paper in sight. This is where Notepad is a real bonus. It's like a short-term memory where numbers and names can be temporarily stored, for example, during a call, but it doesn't stay in memory when the phone is switched off. While you're still talking, you can press Menu and scroll to Store to Memory. Press OK. Enter the name, or press OK to enter just the number. Enter the area code and the number and press OK. Now press hash and OK. And it's there safely in the Notepad memory, just as long as the phone is on. To recall it, just press hash, followed by one of the scroll keys, and there it is. Now press send and you're in business. Another handy function is keyguard, which means the phone can bounce around in your briefcase, your handbag or your pocket without accidentally making a call. To activate it, press the menu key, followed by the star key. To deactivate keyguard, do the same again. And don't worry, you can still receive calls when the keyguard is active. As normal, just press the send key to answer it, and when the call's finished, you press end. The phone goes straight back into keyguard again. Another shortcut to activate keyguard is to hold the end key for 2 seconds. You still have to deactivate by pressing the menu and star keys. Sometimes it's not appropriate to answer your own phone. Your freestyle phone allows you to divert calls to any number you want, but I reckon the best is to the voicemail service. It's pretty much like your own personalised mobile answering system. This is an optional service with a monthly fee and can be requested at the point of sale or by calling Optus customer service. So before I explain how to activate the divert function, we should get your voicemail box set up. First of all, let's activate voicemail. Press star, then 666, hash, and send. You will then get a recorded message telling you the service is activated. Then press end, The easiest way to dial your voicemail number is to press 1, then send. If you didn't store your voicemail number to a memory location, simply dial your voicemail number including the area code. Interrupt the greeting by pressing the star key. Then you will be asked for a passcode. This will be your voicemail box number for the first time. Once you've entered this, wait for the tutorial to take you through the setup procedure for you to record your personal greeting and change your passcode. Remember, your passcode will be your 8-digit voicemail number for the first time only. For more detail, you can refer to the mobile card in your starter pack. Now, there are a number of options for diverting your calls. You can divert to voicemail or any other number you like. You can have all your calls an unconditional diversion, diverted on busy or diverted on no answer, which includes when the phone is switched off, you don't answer, or you're outside the network's range. It's important to note that each of these are individually activated by entering a sequence of buttons that incorporates a 2-digit code to activate one of the 3 diversion types. Without a hands-free car kit, it's not on to be talking on the phone and driving. So the best one would be to divert my calls to my voicemail on no answer if I can't answer my phone. So to divert to no answer, not available, or phone switched off, press star. Then the allocated code for no answer, which is 6, 1, then hash, and send. The divert function will register with the Optus network, and the recorded message will tell you that the network feature that you have chosen has been activated. Then press end to hang up. To activate unconditional call diversion, substitute the allocated 2-digit code with 2, 1. And to divert on busy, substitute the allocated 2-digit code with 2, 4. To divert calls to another number, say home or the office, add the phone number with the area code after the diversion code, followed by hash. Then send. And again, you'll get a recorded message confirming that the network feature is activated. Then press end to hang up. Don't forget you have to activate each call diversion individually, and you can have more than one active at the same time. For most of us, the best combination is the 6-1 diversion. Your calls will be diverted when the power's off, or you're away from the phone, you don't want to answer the phone, or you're out of range. No problem. If they've left a message, I'll be able to check my voicemail later and find out who it was. On the other hand, there may be times you want to cancel the call diversion you've activated. Like activating them, they have to be done individually. To deactivate your no answer diversion, press hash, then the allocated diversion code, which was 6, 1, hash, then send. A recorded message will tell you that the network feature has been deactivated. Then press end to hang up. To check my voicemail, all I have to do is enter my voicemail number with the area code, then press send. I'll hear my own personal greeting, which I'll interrupt by pressing the star key. Then wait for the prompt, then I'll enter my passcode. Then follow the recorded instructions to access or delete any messages or make any alterations to my voicemail setup. To exit voicemail, it's important to press 9 to exit the system when asked to. Otherwise, changes will not be saved. Some services are optional with your Freestyle InTouch phone, like voicemail, call hold wait, and conference, Optus Secure Fax service, and insurance. So let's go inside and have a look at the accessories. There's a lot of very useful extras you can get to suit your own very special needs. Things like a complete hands-free car kit, a personal hands-free headset that you can use just about anywhere, or a desktop charger unit with room for the phone and a spare battery, which also provides a discharging facility. There are more accessories in your user's guide, so check them out. They'll all help to get more out of your new Freestyle and Touch phone. If you choose Optus Insurance Services, you can insure against theft, accidental loss or damage of your mobile phone and accessories. There are 3 insurance options you can choose from, each with a low monthly rate. For further details, contact Optus Customer Service. Now, sometime in the next month, you'll be getting your first phone bill in the post. It's worth us going through a mock-up first bill to help you understand the real thing when it arrives. The first thing to note is your mobile account number, here on the right-hand side. If you're paying by phone, you'll need to key in your individual number when asked. At top, you'll see the balance forward section. This is the amount you currently owe. The summary of charges lists in brief how the figure was obtained. At the bottom of the first page is the payment slip section. This must be filled out and accompany every payment, except of course payments made over the phone. The next page contains a more detailed outline of your past and present payments. The first section, Payments, will show the value of your last payment. Adjustments shows any credits or debit arising from past payments. For example, if you've paid too much, a credit amount will be listed here. Obviously, for your first bill, this should be 0. Usage charges on your first bill will contain 2 elements. The first is termed prorated, as you may have connected to the Optus network partway through the monthly billing cycle. This will be what's owing for that time. The advance section is the normal $25 monthly service charge which everybody pays on this rate plan 1 month in advance. Call charges is just that, the charge for calls made on your mobile phone. This is not the same figure that appears in the phone's call timer. The Other Charges and Credits section will contain your once-only connection fee of $45. Next is the Plan Options Bonus section. This details your free calls, which is a credit of up to $20 worth of free calls each month. Some exclusions apply, such as operator-connected calls. For billing systems purposes, free calls will appear on your bill as a charge, but you'll then be credited for the reward amount to arrive at the total amount due. Then there's the total usage charges. This figure comes from adding the mobile call charges to the connection fee and subtracting the Freestyle reward. And last, the equipment charges section that could include something like safeguard insurance, one of the 3 insurance options with a low monthly rate. The final section of your first bill will outline the mobile call charges, call by call. The columns show you where the call was made, the time the call began, the exchange where the call began its route, the exchange where the call terminated its route, including if the call was diverted or if it went to a voicemail number, the telephone number you called, the length of the call, and finally, the total cost of the call. So, there we have it. Thanks for staying with me. Now, you know all you need to know about getting going. If you get rusty, I'm always here to help you brush up on the details. And of course, there's always the Optus customer service 24 hours a day, every day, on 1300 300 937. If you're calling Optus customer service on a fixed phone, you'll be charged the cost of a local call. When you're calling from an Optus mobile, the cost is a flat rate of 25 cents. So that's it. Your Freestyle in-touch phone, and you're ready for some good mobile action. I'll see you later.